Fighting out of the red corner, hailing from Florida, here is the three-time world champion, the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the Bronx, New York, with 106 fights in his remarkable career, presenting one of boxing's all-time greats, the middleweight champion of the world, introducing the Raging Bull, Jake LaMotta.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
This is an arena fight. You couldn't have got anybody else in this place.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Right hook is scoring. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. These two were made for each other. This one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Whoa! The Raging Bull in real trouble. It really takes something to put Jake LaMotta down, and he just did it. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Look at his corner. Look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Nice counter. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Talk about LaMotta in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush.
And there's the bell for round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Oh, that punch. Antonio Tarver's in big trouble. Trying to buy time. Whoa, wait a minute. Tarver in some serious trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Apparently it's it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Let me stay down, so.
6, 7. Give me your
Talk about LaMotta in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Here we go in round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well done with that counter shot. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. They're both trying for a knockout. That hook is parried away. Nobody home with that hook. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Tarver in that last one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
That's it. Now breathe. Just get your...
And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Tearing away the right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Whoa, Johnny. Tarver in some serious trouble. How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
Way through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. No rest for the weary. Those counter punches have to hurt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
You're starting to make mistakes in your...
Back into the fray here in round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? That right hook catching air. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. The stamina's off the chart. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are right.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about LaMotta in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Focus back. Get that jab back. Great round, great round. Now relax, relax. Give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost.
This is the beginning of round 6. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
He blocks the jab. Stamina is off the charts. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
So time to go celebrate.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
Welcome to what many consider to be the new home for boxing. We are in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia at Kingdom Arena. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. It's Manny Pacquiao. He's 5'5.5" tall and has... It's the Pac-Man. What a career he's had. Awarded Fighter of the Year multiple times and the only 8-division world champion in boxing history. El Nino de Oro.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Barinas, Venezuela, a renowned 3-division champion of the world, El Nino de Oro, Jorge Linares.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
This is one of my favorite venues. Get the right fight, you got a night of fun.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. And there's the bell to start round 1. Missed him with that uppercut. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. How about that time counter shot? Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Good counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? They exchange punches. Catch and shoot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Here we go for round two. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Punch, counter punch. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
That uppercut does not score. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That hook won't score. Nice counter shot. Do you believe what we're seeing? I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
That was slick.
You heard that right, lady.
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always trying to fight on by the. Always trying to fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom, bye, 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money like I'm money made. I might pop my jack and uppercut, and he up on my way. With my belt, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over. I'm new to camp. Yeah, I'm new to camp. Sitting ringside with my dog. I'm a coach.
My coworkers always ask me, Brandon,
Champagne, how many of you are tired of waking up every day to a job that interrupts your sleep, forces you out of bed into a uniform, and into someone else's schedule? You have to clock in on time when you penalized. You take breaks when they say you can.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good
How
luck.
many of you love to wake up in the morning, knowing your home is food safe, education, and your guards? No stress, no scrambling, no how am I going to
Let's go.
Let me ask you, what if I told you that your whole relationship actually a lot of people don't experience ideas or they have the idea when they go to the bank and well, what if you already have sex together and you realize how to stop your whole life? You start and you ready to learn how Comment, I read, like, comment, and share. Most importantly, don't read.
What was you talking about? You know what, man.
Switched off completely. You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You let him back in.
Let's do it.
Steal.
One, two, three, four. Can you continue?
Okay, you let him back into that fight, and that's his round. I need you to go back out there and win this round. You done all that work in camp. You gotta...
Let's fight.
switched up. What do you do? Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you. Now, come on. You're way better than that guy. You've let him back into the...
Box. One, two, three, four, five. Are you okay?
Forget about that knockdown.
Come on, you're better than that. Come on, you're switching up. You got complacent? This fight's not over yet. You gotta go back out there and win this round. Got everything in the back.
And box.
Hey, look at me, look at me.
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Manny Pacquiao. He stands 166 centimeters tall and has a reach of 170 centimeters. And he'll be facing El Nino de Oro, only weighing in at 118 pounds. It's the Pac-Man, 8-division world champion. Should I name them all? Flyweight, super bantamweight, featherweight, super featherweight. El Nino de Oro, fighting out of Venezuela.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be...
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Good punch. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Nice counter. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Down with that counter shot. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from... Did you see that? The Venezuelan is rocked. Competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Pretty dominant. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You are fighting the Swarmer. Be smart, be sharp. Concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that Swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Nice counter shot. Big whiff with the right hook. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. Good counter punching. He blocks that right hook. Nice defense on that hook. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Switch on. There's the bell for round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Back and forth they go. You'd like to see more jabs. Did you see that? And that will do it. What a victory. Let's see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Not many people would have...
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mothers and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with
We are live at Falkor Bay on a beautiful afternoon. A great day for boxing. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. Up against them, Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. Watch the footwork. Watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, Here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
This is like being at a carnival. The fans are happy to be outside, and on top of that, they've got a fight to watch.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. He threw a punch and just got countered. That jab won't score. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Nice counter. Can't score with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Trying to land that jab. And he scores with the counter. These two were made for each other. Couldn't land that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
They miss with the jab. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Now you've got to wake up. You've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Wow, what a shot! And it's over! A home run swing, and that will do it here. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another. So it's onward and upward after.
Victory all in my eyes, enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of hit equipment till I lose the
I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater, and what a night it's going to be. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. Seniesa Estrada, nicknamed Super Bad, 157 centimeters tall and has a 63-inch reach. And she'll be facing Natasha Jonas, Miss G. Seniesa Miss G.
This bout is scheduled.
So much hype surrounding. Here we go for round one. Nice punch. Good counter punch. The perfect counter lands. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. That jab gets blocked. Punches have to hurt. Well, there's no business like show business, and this is the most unique play anyone will ever see in this theater, mano a mano.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym. Because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fighter is saying, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Did you see that? Seniesa Estrada is hurt. Champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, not a good sign here for Seniesa Estrada. Let's talk about Estrada in that last round. Well, this fight is not going to plan for her. She's got to figure something out. You wonder if her trainer...
The back foot jab, rest on the jab, be smart and pop until your legs come back, then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to... We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson. How did he make 135 pounds considering he's 5'11" tall? I don't know, but he did it, and he's got a reach of 72.4 inches. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Terrence Bud Crawford. 5'7", 135 pounds even. That's the lightweight limit. And he's got a reach of 74 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
Good luck.
We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Jab to the body. Those counter punches have to hurt. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Amazing knockout finish here. That was something special. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
That's light.
It happened. You saw it here.
What they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack, boy, so told that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. No flicker bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman.
Hope you've passed your scuba license exam. We're underwater at the Atlantis. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend?
Super bad. Sanisa Estrada. She won the WBA minimumweight title in March of 2021 and fights out of Los Angeles, California, USA. Miss GB, she fights out of Liverpool, UK, and won the WBO junior middleweight title in February of 2022.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from East Los Angeles, here is a women's minimum weight and a women's junior flyweight champion of the world, Superbad.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And that's the opening bell, round 1. It's all offense, all the time. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
She wasn't ready for that counter. Can't land the jab there. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Failing to score with that right hook. How about that time counter shot? Swing and a miss with that hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punch. Good counter shot by her. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Estrada in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow.
And there's the bell for round 2. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Counter. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think live. Concentrate.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. A perfect counter shot. To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. They exchange punches. Beautiful counter punch. Seniesa Estrada is hurt. A much better game plan here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. She catches and counters. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Estrada in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the tables. The bell rings and we start the third. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
So far, the offense has been better than the defense. He scores with that counter. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
She got clipped by that counter. Swing and a miss with that hook. So close with that uppercut. Swing and a miss with that jab. Do you believe what we're seeing? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Estrada in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. Here we go to the fourth round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That hook won't score. Swing and a miss with the hook. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The perfect counter lands. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. They both want a knockout, you can tell. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Estrada in that last round. Well, the corner can't be happy with the way things are going for her right now. Time for the fifth round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Good counter punching. There's a counter shot. Back and forth they go. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of defense here at all. A big whiff with the right hook. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Estrada in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. This is the beginning of round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Nice counter shot by her. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Incredible work rate. Beautiful counter shot. Talk about Estrada in that last round. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something to turn this thing around.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Round 7, here we go. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And down goes Estrada. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?